I don't know many people who have become so controversial with their views to the point where they're not invited to like the own anniversary specials for their own works. So she's certainly a very controversial character. But I do think when you're at the point where you have that sort of outreach in view, to use it to spread hate and misinformation about that is just disgusting.
Have you heard of Jordon Peterson?
I have not actually, no.
I would recommend you have a look into him because he's a Canadian professor and a psychologist who went viral back in 2016 because he opposed a Canadian legislative bill called C-16, which, have you heard of C-16 before?
I'm afraid not, no.
So it's similar to what I was mentioning before in terms of a criminal offense, making misgendering somebody a criminal offense. And Jordon Peterson argued that it would be an infringement on free speech to say that to call somebody by the wrong gender is a criminal offense, and you cannot do it, and mandating the usage of subjective pronouns. Yes, we talked about it. It's all about respect and all that, but his argument that it's a violation of free speech. Do you wish, or do you see any avenue for something similar to be translated here into the UK?
I would highly doubt under the current government and political climate that anything like that would be pushed through Parliament at the moment.
Do you think there would be support for it? Maybe not from parliamentarians, but from your experience as the president of the Pride Society on campus, do you think there's widespread support for a similar measure?
I think there would be, yes. I think many people who identify as trans or non-binary, they definitely feel very upset and harassed by when people do go out there and constantly purposely misgender people. So I think there would definitely be support for it around campus and generally in the UK. However, with our current politicians who are in power at the moment, I would be very surprised if anything like that happened.
You don't see Rishi Sunak being put forward as the LGBT champion of the UK?
I don't think the man who was joking about trans rights in front of the parents of the murdered trans girl, Brianna J, is going to be in any time soon supporting that kind of thing, no.